doing it.
On the beat.
We are seeing herdsmen coming, Boko Haram coming. What do you tell our people when it comes to security now?
I don't think I need much to tell our people because it is on the public domain. Everybody is seeing what is happening. Even yesterday, they are killing our people, the Fulanese. I have already said this time and time again that there is an agenda of the Fulanese.
What is the agenda there?
Their agenda is very clear. If you could remember, there is a video online whereby a governor from Jigawa is telling the world that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa.
Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. The oil in Delta belongs to Jigawa. As long, yes, because we are called Nigeria today. So that's what I'm telling you. The oil belongs to us all. And we, as Nigerians, shall do everything possible to make sure we take that oil so that Jigawa people will have the oil as well. Will have the money of the oil. Anybody who thinks the oil of Bayelsa belongs to only Bayelsa is just deceiving himself. As long as we are in Nigeria, we will make sure that we have uninterrupted supply of oil so that there will be uninterrupted supply of money to Jigawa State. As long as we are called Nigeria. So of course we are not the same people. We have to understand that, look, I am a Fulani man, and Ijo is different, Yoruba is different, but then God has made us to stay together. So why can't we attempt to stay together? And I honestly do not mind, even if we're going pathways, let's sit on the table, around the table, and agree that, look, that oil of Bayelsa, Jigawa cannot have a share. No way. You know, I don't mind us talking like that. But as of today, that oil, we shall do everything within our means, everything with our blood, to defend our oil in Bayelsa. We will do everything possible to defend that oil in Bayelsa. It belongs to Jigawa State as well. You know, so that's what I want them to understand. This country fought civil war, and that's probably why we are still together. And anybody who threatened, unless if we are defeated, then we can leave the oil. But if anybody threatens the flow of oil, we shall fight and make sure oil flows. Ijo oil, Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa people. And we shall do everything possible to defend our oil in Bayelsa. Because God put our oil in Bayelsa, just like God has put mineral resources of Bayelsa in Jigawa.
The same mindset is what the Fulanese have about every part of Biafra land. And I want you to remember that in 1804, Uthman Danfodio, he carried out a jihad whereby he conquered the Hausa Habe monarchies. And today you have Fulani emirs all over the northern Nigeria. Yeah. You can also attest with me that since independence of Nigeria in 1960, an Hausa man has never been a Nigerian president. And also, on record, you see that all the emirs in the northern Nigeria are occupied by the Fulanese. That is to tell you that the Fulanese, they have conquered the Hausas, they have partially conquered the Yorubas, and they are marching towards Biafra land to conquer Biafra land. What they want to do is to conquer our land, take over our territory, and they take our resources. So this is the agenda that is on ground. And this agenda, it is staring all of us in the face, both Biafrans in the riverine area and those on the mainland Biafra. And as we can see in the middle belt, you can see the level of carnage going on there, the killing, the massacring of people going on daily basis. That is a state-sponsored ethnic cleansing ongoing in the middle belt. And the objective of this ethnic cleansing is to clear the ground for the imminent invasion of Biafra land. So this challenge and dangerous situation that is facing all of us should not be taken with a soft mind. We must all come together and fight our common enemy without any prejudice. And after that, Biafra freedom will be completely guaranteed.
It's a wake-up call. So what did Biafrans all over the world?
Call to all Biafrans, both in the riverine areas and in the diaspora, is that all of us, we are facing the same danger from the Fulani. The British, they came, they divided us. While we were fighting amongst ourselves, they were drilling our oil, taking our resources to develop Europe. So we should learn from all these things and channel our force to one direction, which is our enemy. We have a lot of enemies, but you may not know.
Yeah.
Shell is in Nigeria. Shell is from Europe.
Yeah.
F is in Nigeria.
Slumbaja.
All of them, they are in Nigeria. All these people, they depend on Nigeria from the resources coming from Biafra land, because Biafra land is under occupation. Okay. So these are the challenges that we face. These are our enemies. We should not lose focus by fighting ourselves instead of throwing the bomb to the right place to our enemies. So what I'm urging Biafrans all over the world is to come out in mass, join the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have never seen where Nnamdi Kanu has made any mistake. Even if he has made mistake, he is a human being. If you know more better than him, come to the family, provide the knowledge that you have that will give us Biafra as fast as possible. Because if we continue to fight ourselves without fighting our enemies, before we know it, the enemy will overrun us